So imagine karo dosto, one day you go to your dating app that you recently installed, and after using that dating app you give permissions to all of the photos in your phone, and that dating app has a data breach, and that data breach causes all the photos in your phone, all of the photos are actually sent to a hacker, and in that photo there's a photo which has your PAN card, your social security number, your driver's license, and that hacker can use your social security number or PAN card to apply a loan on your behalf. India, it's secure, it requires an OTP, but in US, no OTP is needed to apply a loan or credit card on your name. So they can use social security number from the photos and apply for a loan and make you bankrupt with a loss of thousands of dollars. Can you believe that? And that is a true story which can happen with you as well. So that's why today I'm going to tell you 5 security changes that you have to make right now in your phone to be more productive and to be secure. Number 1, not using a password manager, because research proves that we have thousands of accounts these days. If you use same password for multiple accounts, it is a problem. Let's say you remember 3 to 4 years ago, if you had an account on Domino's data was leaked and most of the passwords, your addresses were leaked as well. So it is important, if you have different password on each account, you can be secure, and most of the time passwords are hacked when they get into you through phishing. Imagine करो यार, कल मैं आपको एक ऐप भेजता हूँ zoom.exe या zoom.pkg, and that app turns out to be a keylogger, and I can track everything you type on your computer, and I can see you're typing facebook.com, and then you're typing your user ID. After that, you're definitely typing your password, and I can see everything you type and I can get your password. But if you use a password manager and you always try to copy and paste and stay away from these phishing tools, you can be secure. And I personally use password manager called Bitwarden, which is open source, not sponsor of this video. You can check out, because if you use Apple's password manager, it could be a bit insecure, because if someone knows your iPhone's password, they can know all of the passwords in your password manager of iPhone. And Google's could be more secure, but if someone knows your Gmail password, they can get into Gmail's passwords as well. And on top of that, let's say you even lose all of your passwords in password manager. Some of your friends sees all of your password. Keep 2 characters, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, HS for me, like some character unique in password that no one can guess, and it is part of every password. So let's say your password is ABC, add 2 characters, 1, 2, yeah, any characters, so that your hacker has ABC, but they have to still predict 2 characters. Number 2, photos permission on your phone. जब भी आप कोई नई app install करते हो, whenever you're installing any app, remember to not give permission to all of the photos. आजकल Android में, iOS में, there's the ability to select the photos you want to give permission to, because no app can be trusted at the moment. Read the privacy rules of each app. कहीं ना कहीं पे it is missing that they can use all of your data. They can publish all of the photos. They can actually download all of the photos you have in your Photos app and use it the way they want to. They can literally download all the photos and then search for, let's say, social security number. Many people just take a photo. WhatsApp से कितनी बार documents आते हैं, right? They can take a photo of PAN card, driver's license, and your identity could be confiscated. And most importantly, imagine करो, they apply loans on your behalf, which could be dangerous, and उसका भी बहुत बड़ा solution है. Stay tuned for that. But first step is to disable permission of photos to all the apps you install, unless you trust it very much. And now the solution number 3, if let's say your social security number, PAN card, it gets leaked, like, you know, let's say आपने photos पे खींचा हुआ था and you think, oh my gosh, I had given permission in the past. Someone has my social security number. I gave social security number to 5 accountants when I was preparing my taxes. क्योंकि to get accurate estimation, मैं अलग-अलग accountants को refer करता हूँ, and whenever I send my tax documents to 5 people, they know my PAN card, social security number, my entire history. So for that reason, I have frozen my credit. So उसका मतलब basically ये है, whenever you apply for loan, basically a company gets called, oh, Harnoor Singh ke naam pe there's a loan getting issued, can you approve it? So that company approves it. What I did was, I went to that company, मैंने बोला, do not accept any loan calls and freeze it. So I've frozen at 3 companies in the US which are common, which are called Experian, TransUnion, and number 3 is Equifax. So all of these 3 companies get called. Let's say you apply for car loan, it might go to one company. Let's say you apply for a credit card, it might go to the second company. So I went to all of these 3 websites and I froze my credit. So that's why no loans can be applied, and वैसे भी you apply for loan in once in 2 years. So you can also lock your credit in India, but I don't think you need to, because in India OTP is there, but in US anyone can use your social security number and apply for a loan, which is very, very dangerous. So stay secure for that reason. And in US there's also a federal law that all of these 3 companies I mentioned, TransUnion, Experian या फिर Equifax, it is a federal law that it is free for you to freeze your credit. आपको free account create करना है and then just freeze your credit so that no one can apply for loan, and this way I don't need to worry about it even if you have my social security number. But yeah, whenever you unfreeze it, remember it can take 1 to 2 days. So whenever, let's say 2 years later you apply for loan, you have to unfreeze, apply for loan, and then freeze again. And from my last Apple ecosystem video, you might already know that if someone knows passcode to your iPhone, they can get into your photos, they can get into your password manager, which is native to your iPhone. They can destroy your whole life and change your Apple ID password. The solution is, right now you can go to settings, then go to screen time, and then screen time mein jaake disable account changes so that no one can change your Apple ID password. And then this account changes will be blurred out and it will be grayed out so no one can change it. Do it right now. Number 4, one of the most toxic and dangerous permission that is ruining your life is notification. You might be thinking, what is wrong with notification? आप हर एक ऐप को कह देते हो allow to send me notification, but it is very toxic for your mental health and as well as for your financial health as well. So imagine karo one day you get a notification from a random dating app and they ask you, hey, there is a special offer, 20% off on a dating app for a yearly plan, and you will be able to swipe unlimited times on your dream girl, dream boy, whatever it is. And this is dangerous because they might take you to a website which might not be authentic. They might take you to a payment portal which might not be authentic. So notification can be dangerous because जब भी आप उस पे click करोगे, it will make you spend money sometimes. वो होता है ना impromptu spending. Most of the time people spend when they are not thinking. Let's say randomly a notification comes, 20% off, you will get 1,000 swipes on a dream girl, and you will feel like, oh, I really want that girl or really want that boy, and you will immediately pay without thinking much because of that notification. And not just this, notifications are very toxic. हम एक ऐसे world में रह रहे हैं that the phone is controlling us as compared to we controlling the phone. हर 5 minutes में there's a notification from a random app, random text message, random email. So that's why what I've done is I'm using a feature in iPhone called notification summary, or I'm actually using my phone always in do not disturb mode so that no notification can control me. मैं अपना phone अपनी मर्जी से, whenever I want to use the phone, I use the phone as compared to the phone wanting to use me. So मैं हर बार like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I check the phone. Like, you know, if there's a notification, then if there's a call, I call them back. So that's how I use the phone, because most of the friends who try to call me, they text me. Emergency pay, someone tries to call me, and I've added my close friends as emergency contact who can call me even on do not disturb mode. But otherwise, I keep it on DND at all times, and notifications cannot control me. I have not disabled notification for all the apps, but I have disabled all of them by do not disturb mode. And on top of that, notifications could be dangerous because with the notification they can take a dangerous permission from you as well. Let's say an app starts to offer you discount, let's say 30% discount if you give them permission to your photos. आप randomly शायद yes कर दोगे, and which could be dangerous. Now number 5 security mistake is not managing your inbox right, because most of the phishing emails come to your inbox. If you do not organize it right, you could be spammed, you could be hacked, आपका webcam, whatever you type, it could be confiscated. Your identity could be confiscated. The solution to it is use one of the best email providers and organize it well using filters. Simple advice would be, जो भी आपकी emails हैं, Gmail, AOL, Yahoo, use it on Outlook in one place, because Outlook is amazing because it has filters. Filters are more organized, I think, in Outlook as compared to other apps. But another advice could be to use Proton Mail. So for example, here you will see my simple login and Proton Mail, and I will show you how I keep everything organized. So let's say I go to udemy.com. Now if I'm signing up, now when I sign up, I will use my alias. My email is same for everywhere, but for same email, I can create an alias. इसका मतलब है basically 10 emails go to the same inbox, they're just different names. Harnoor ka nickname Janu bhi ho sakta hai. It could be Sam as well. So basically same email के there are different identity names. Now with this identity जो कि same email का है, I will give this email to udemy.com, and now when I go to my inbox I can create, for example, I use this course. So I didn't use my real name. I used Harry Putter, and I took a course from in 28 minutes. It's a wonderful website. So I've created a rule: all of the courses email go to courses folder, and I have a rule that all the credit score emails like Experian, TransUnion, because they go to a different email address, the filters could be handled easily. And let's say this website like Experian gives me too many spams, I can literally disable this alias with a click of a button. Like, you know, this button can disable the alias and no more emails will come. But it's very easy to create a filter. Basically filter here, any email coming to this address will go to this credit score folder. So this way emails can be more organized and you will stay away from spam. Now the most important advice, never use your real credit card. Make a virtual one every time. For example, for creating an account with Midjourney, I thought I will use only for one time. I created a one-time use card with a limit of $10, and you can do it on State Bank of India as well. So State Bank of India has virtual card, Neo has virtual card. So whenever you think that, you know, I will forget to cancel the subscription, or whenever you think that website is not genuine, you can create a virtual card with privacy.com for US. I will have the referral link in description below, and for State Bank of India for India. So make sure you do that. And last bonus security and productivity hack is disabling recommendation section. आजकल हम all the social media we use, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all have a recommendation section, which is actually wasting your time. So imagine one day आप office में हो and you just want to see how to change color of a quick button, like button of cancel from yellow to red. And for that you go to YouTube, you search for a tutorial, but you have a recommendation section right next to it. उसमें आप songs सुनने लग जाते हो, you start listening to songs, then movie trailers, and you waste a lot of time. And research proves once you start getting away from your goal even for 1 minute, and when you are on social media, it takes 23 minutes on average to get back into focus and to be again productive. So if you waste average 40 to 50 minutes, because let's say you're watching 15-minute video, 23 minutes to get back to focus. So 40 minutes wasted immediately. So the hack for this is to be productive, to disable all the recommendation sections. So for that I use YouTube recommendation blocker, Chrome extension, or you can find particular Chrome extensions for all the apps you use, let's say TikTok, Instagram. So you can disable it and you can only search for what you want to see. And this is the best way to be productive. Most of the people waste their time on social media because of their recommendation section. Netflix भी आजकल आपको control कर रहा है. So do not get controlled by it. Always have a goal in mind that I'm opening this social media app to get something done, and I will only get that done and stay away from all the time waste. So that will be my advice to all of you, to stay secure and productive in this world of social media. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps you out.